Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. With Atlus's hotly anticipated remake of Persona 3 coming in early 2024, we here at Ready for Mania Productions bring you a blast from the mid-2000s past with Persona 3 FES. I am your host, Joker, and today we are starting our livestream series going through this very important chapter in this long-running franchise. For some of these sessions, I will be joined by one co-host, sometimes two, and for a lot of these sessions, I'll be flying solo. But before we get started, we have a couple of things that we would like for you to keep in mind. First, this is not a 100% playthrough. I will do what I can, but a lot of the fun in this game comes from playing freely, and if you ever pick up the game for yourself, I highly recommend you do so as well. 2. There will be 2 mods in play here. The first mod is an HD overhaul mod to get the game looking a little bit nicer, and the second is a party member control mod. This game is great, but the gameplay in a lot of places is aged like 2% milk, so this mod will be used to keep things going at a decent pace. 3. All of these streams will be archived for further viewing on YouTube under the channel in which you are watching right now. Fourthly, for this series, as of right now, we do not plan on covering The Answer, which is an exclusive chapter for this version of the game. The main reason for this decision is that this chapter will not be in the base version of Persona 3 Reload. This is subject to change, but as of right now, we will only be covering the journey. And lastly, this game covers some very sensitive subjects such as depictions of self-harm and depression. Viewers' discretion is highly advised. Guys, we're all adults here, so let's try to keep it civil. With all that being said, on with the show. We're still trying to figure some things out.
Yeah, they just hopped in and then jumped out immediately. It's
Well,
probably a freaking bot.
Yeah, that's what it came off as. So, when I said we were doing the main story, that is what the journey is. This is based off of the Fool's Journey, if you know anything about tarot cards.
I have no idea. If you're talking to me, that is.
So it's very interesting because a lot of the personas, I already know what was added, but for the audience sake, so this version of the game added more personas, added another social link, and okay, so it updated. Okay, so it's a lot of quality of life updates just to make the game better. Because this game is already, it is a damn fine game. Very depressing game, but it is a very beautifully written story.
Gotcha.
So yes, a lot of the stuff that you can carry over from your original Persona 3 playthrough, it's a lot. But since I'm playing off of the PS2 emulator, I will not be carrying any of that stuff over.
Yeah.
So, for this, I'm also going to go eat or normal. And also, if you're playing the game normally, this is one of the more difficult entries in the SMT franchise.
Yeah.
But it's mainly due to the lack of proper party member control, which we won't have to deal with in this playthrough.
Yeah, that seems like it would be pretty bad. I mean, kudos to them for trying to be a bit different. You know, I can't fault them for that, but the thought of it makes me cringe.
Yeah. And the thing is, for the most part, it works well. It's just there are certain times where you want your team to perform certain actions, but the AI just won't crack.
Dude, the AI knows more than you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh.
Are you serious? You didn't know? You're an idiot. Yeah, I'm at the station right now.
Also, this intro cutscene is long.
Yeah.
Oh.
Imagine you telling me that this is some like epic game, but in reality it's one of those like movie game, interactive movies, whatever.
Visual novel?
Yeah, that, yeah.
That is 50% of the gameplay, my dude.
Attention passengers. We sincerely apologize for any
Why are those people
inconvenience
flat?
caused by the delay. The next stop is...
What do you mean flat?
Nah, there was two people sitting on the subway on the left. It looked like they were flat. Like not just 2D, but...
Iwa Todai. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please make sure you board in time for departure. Iwa Todai. Iwa Todai.
Huh?
Too many people's charging their EVs. Power went out.
Get stuck in the middle of the highway. That bot didn't even finish the comment.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this for a second. The fact that this boy is not phased at this, or he's not phased by this at all, it kind of makes you wonder about his mental health. But that's the entirety of this freaking game for real.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time for you. Now, if you want to proceed, please sign your name there. It's a contract. Don't worry. All it says is that you'll accept full responsibility for your actions. You know, the usual stuff.
Alright, and then this is also a point of contingency for a lot of people, because a lot of the Persona protagonists, they both do but don't have canon names. So whenever they, because in Persona 3 specifically, they did a manga, and they also did a series of animated movies. Well, in the animated movies, and oh crap, the controller just went off. So let me adjust that right quick. Sorry about that, folks. For some reason, my controller disconnected. So I'm going with the name given in the animated movies, which is Makoto Yuki. But in the manga, he is called Minato Arisato. But I personally prefer this name. It just flows off the tongue a bit better for me personally. And yeah.
No one can
Which
escape
they do something
time.
similar.
It
Well,
delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears and cover your eyes. And so it begins.
That kid is one haircut away. Never mind.
Takeba, wait!
Also, this is the first mainline Persona game to really incorporate the calendar system.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late.
So a lot, or as you see in the top right corner, it shows you the day of the month, the time of the day, and then
My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in the storm.
a lot of stuff gets explained in the early beginning. So when you, at least starting out, I think this game does a great job at informing you what you need to do.
Who's he? He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see.
So yeah, they for the school specifically, they have a boys and a girls dorm.
This is Yukari Takeba.
gotcha.
Hell yeah!
She'll be
Thanks
a
for the
junior this
follow.
spring, just like you.
Hey,
And here's where a lot of the visual novel aspects start kicking in.
no, it's not, but, how should I explain it?
Hell yeah! Thanks for the follow.
Big.
Unlike the other buildings, this one's co-ed. It's not your typical dorm,
I like
though.
your little.
I'll explain it to you later when I get a chance.
Oh yeah, I tried to spice it
It's
up a
getting
little
late,
bit.
So you should get some rest.
Yeah.
Your room's on the second floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
How's things going, Saber?
This is it.
All right, and also want to go ahead and put this out there. This is a majority of where the dialogue is going to come from, this visual novel style. So I mean, it has a great voice cast, but we're free to talk whenever it's this. It's just in the animated FMVs, like the opening cutscene. That's when we'll kind of shut the hell up so that people can hear.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. Oh yeah, make sure you don't lose your key, or you'll never hear the end of it.
Ah, shit, I've heard that.
So, any questions?
Dude, I cannot tell you how many times I've gotten locked out of my house ever since I moved up here.
How? Why?
J-
Lose your keys or something?
no, it's more or less. Okay, I'm gonna ask about the boy in the striped pajamas with hair.
What kid?
I mean, come on, we're all thinking it.
not funny. Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
What do you mean?
You know what
Ah, damn.
Never mind. It seems like you're all right. Well, I better get going.
But yeah, in the full motion videos,
I'm
we
sure you
just
still have other
that would be the
questions,
only
but
time where
we'll
we
save
would
them for
really
later, okay?
shut the hell up, only because those don't have subtitles.
Good night.
Understand.
And characters still talk, but there are no subtitles.
Yeah.
Yippee!
So you talking about locking yourself out of your house or whatever? I moved like 2 hours away from my folks, and
It's Yukari.
I was going
Are
back
you
over to my
awake?
folks to work on one of my cars, whatever. And I exchanged one of my cars in return, whatever. So I gave my dad my keys, whatever. Got the other keys, and I'm heading back to the apartment. And I left my apartment keys on the other key fob.
Good morning. Did you sleep
So I
okay?
had to go all the way back to his house, and this is like 12 o'clock at night. I gotta
Mitsuru
get up
Senpai
at
asked
4.
me to take you
Gotta
to
go all the
school.
way back to his house. Get the apartment.
It's getting
Come
late,
back.
so are you
So,
ready to go?
Yeah, that was not fun.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, we have
Okay, then let's go.
we have a spare now that my wife keeps on her at all times. So
For this exact reason.
yes, for this exact reason, it happened once. It's not gonna happen
So
again.
that's it. See, there it is.
So right now we are pulling up to
I got it. Good morning. Good morning. Well, this is it. We're here. Welcome to Gekko-kan High School. Hope you like it.
Goku-kan.
Yep. Very Japan of Japan.
Could have been Goku song.
You're okay from here, right?
Ah shit, we really on that timing now?
It's close enough, right?
Pretty
You
much.
should go see your homeroom teacher first.
Goku-sama.
The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes.
The epitome of
Me? I don't
can he
know, I
beat
haven't looked
Goku
at
though?
classroom assignments yet.
Dude,
Hey,
it's a
about
rarity
last
to
night.
beat Goku.
Don't tell anyone.
God,
See you later.
For real.
I've seen a lot of arguments of people trying to say this person can beat him or this person can beat him, but all the feats he's done, man, I don't see it happening.
So we have just been tasked to find the homeroom teacher so we can figure out where the hell we're supposed to go for class. So I think, yeah, here we go.
Oh, are you the new student? 11th grade, correct? Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places.
And you're fixing to find out why.
Let's see.
Huh.
In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm
Wait,
sorry.
what?
I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand.
His parents are dead.
I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon.
Did you have a welcoming ceremony whenever you were in high
Follow
school?
me.
No, but I never transferred schools. I don't know, that sounds weird though, to have a whole ceremony for one student. That's crazy.
As you begin the new school year,
Oh, for everybody, not just
remember the
No,
proverb,
I don't think we did.
if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life,
Because Japan's culture is much, much different, especially when it comes to the school system.
Oh yeah. you sipping on, man?
Hey.
Sipping on some root beer.
Root beer.
Root beer!
You came to school with Yukari this morning, right? I saw you two walking together.
Okay, so...
Hey, I have a question. Do you know if she has a boyfriend?
Huh, I just met her. I don't know.
I see.
Right.
Okay, just messing around with a few more settings.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were doing with your mouse. I can see it, but I can't see anything else.
There we go.
I thought you might know, but I guess not. So how well do you know her?
I
hear talking.
It's like, shoot, I just met the girl.
I believe it's someone in Miss Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
Damn, why do so many teachers have to be like that, though?
Yep. Yeah.
This audio is messing with me. But...
It sounds fine to me.
Sup, dude? How's it going? Me?
without a doubt, one of my favorite
I'm
characters.
Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade.
You're like, this is
Actually,
you're like best bro in this
It
game,
is being the new
kind
kid.
of.
So wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am? Hey, it's Yucatan. I didn't think we'd be in the same
Oh, yeah.
class again.
Yeah, the audio is kind of bugging out. I just didn't have it turned up loud enough to actually hear it.
Yeah. So let's take care of that real quick. Okay, there we go. Hopefully
Yeah,
that
sounds good. Yeah.
hopefully that fixed the issue. Sorry about that,
Try it
folks.
Again, huh? I swear you'll talk to anyone if they'll listen. Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
I'm not even Junpei, and I felt that.
If you say so. Anyway, it looks like we're in the same homeroom.
So many options. So many options.
Dismiss
I know,
it.
but still, I was a little surprised.
Hello? Are you forgetting that I'm in this class too? By the way, what's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
What are you talking about? We live in the same dorm. There's nothing going on, okay?
Ooh.
Why are people even talking about it? Now you have me worried. Hey,
There we go.
you didn't say anything to anyone about you know what, did you?
And that just made the entire situation worse.
What's she talking about?
Don't
I
tell
don't
me you
even know what
forgot
she's talking
already. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, all right? What?
Last night?
Wait a minute! Don't get the wrong idea! Listen! I just met him yesterday, and there's absolutely nothing between us. Jeez. I've gotta go. I've got something to take care of for the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
Man, Junpei doesn't need to start any rumors. You started them yourself.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway.
Unless you're in high school.
She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man. This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
Oh, you naive little boy. You have no idea. You have no idea.
2 thing?
Oh, so this game runs on a calendar system, so not only do you have the time of day and the date itself, but you also, those are the, so when it says next, that is 2 days until the next full moon.
Okay, I'm sure that'll become prevalent in the future.
Yes. Surprisingly enough, this game explains a lot. And for the first couple nights, you really can't do anything. So, like it says, this sign-in sheet,
Welcome back.
it's going to be our best friend.
Yeah.
Because there's one thing that kind of irks me about the original, and even then, yeah, I'm going to save over this, is that once you really know what you're doing in this game, so once you really know what you're doing, there's really nothing to do during the nighttime.
Yeah.
So you'll see what I mean as we go further in. So this is the dorm that we live in, Iwatodai dorm, and we can go ahead and start talking to some of the people here.
Dang, dismissed you.
Well, I really can't do anything right now, so
Yeah.
go to your room. And there's also a fatigue system, which I'm glad they're not putting in the remake. You'll see what I mean.
I'm going out for a bit.
Hmm?
Didn't you see the newspaper? There's a lot going on.
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately.
Really leaning into the emotional spectrum over here.
Yeah.
They say it's due to stress, but
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
you have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own? The chairman will be here for the next few days, but after that, I can...
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
So Akihiko here, or he was here, he's on the boxing team. That's what he means by practice. Or so we think. So this is where the social simulator stuff starts. And for a first attempt at this kind of system, it's a damn fine attempt. It's not perfect, but good enough for the first attempt. All right. So this is also one of the mechanics in the social simulator stuff. During classroom sections, you have the opportunity to boost your social stats. What are social stats? We'll get more into that. And this is just kind of showcasing the places you'll be able to go to whenever the game opens up.
Oh, he's back.
And this game's got it's got a damn fine soundtrack.
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
Alright, let's say it together, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Ikutsuki.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes.
Okay, let's talk about this for a second. How the hell do you get tongue-tied by your own name?
Please, have a seat. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Alright, let's be a smartass.
To welcome you, of course. Well, to be honest, I do have other business here. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Is there anything else? There were only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along.
That doesn't sound foreboding at all.
Any other questions? You saw something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it. Do you have another question? Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me. You must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early.
You're not my dad? My dad's dead. Who do you think you are?
As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the puns.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
I don't know, I thought that was a knee slapper.
Working hard? So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's asleep now.
Imagine finding out about this. People you just met are spying on you while you're sleeping.
Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Totally. There's nothing a few beers
Was brought to you by Dorito Electronics, bringing you the future. At the sound of the tone, the time will be 12 o'clock a.m.
Yeah.
he's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour.
Here comes the exposition. So, strap in, boys and girls. This can get extremely confusing, but we'll make sense of what we can make sense of. All right, let's go.
During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Welcome to the Velvet Room, my dear young man. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It's been years since we've had a guest. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place. Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room.
I don't know. It looks like more like a velvet elevator. Where are we going?
You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return, that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Alright, screw it.
Hold on to this. Till we meet again.
Alright. Money. Money. Money would solve a lot of issues. Eh.
Dang, man. I've been talking on and off, and I've been muted. I've been wondering why you hadn't been responding to me.
Yeah, I was wondering where your voice went. But, hey, it's a learning process.
Yeah.
This is our first streaming series, so...
Yeah.
No one really understands classical lit. Well, if teachers would actually teach it in a way that students not only would understand, but would actually appreciate, maybe students would actually like to listen to classic lit. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
The bomb.
Who still says da bomb?
Dude, do you not say the bomb?
Not all the time. Well, I
You
mean,
gotta think, this game was made, what, 2008, 2009, something like that?
oh, I think it was earlier than that. I mean, because even though the date says 2009 for the year, I think it was released mid 2000s.
That's probably the remake. Yeah.
I mean, because you notice how everyone still had flip phones, but in 2009, iPhones were already out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the main kind of hurdle when it comes to the beginning of the game, it takes a long time for it to get started. I mean, really get started.
I mean, you know, most good games with good stories, it's like that.
That is true. Metal Gear
Get
Solid.
all the deposition down and all that.
Yeah. I think Persona 4 is a bit worse when it comes to its beginning because it's around 3 to 4 hours before
How is he?
you even do the first battle.
The same as last night.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of older Legend of Zeldas are like that. Ocarina of Time was awful
Very
about it.
interesting.
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice.
Even those who have the potential
Especially
tend
that
to be
stupid
unstable
owl
at
that you
first.
couldn't skip the dialogue.
Memory
And
loss,
if you accidentally skipped through it
disorientation.
too fast, you would hit yes to repeat everything
But
you just
this
said.
subject is
Oh,
he hasn't
King.
exhibited any of the common symptoms.
I'm trying to remember the name of the owl.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
I don't know. Let's see if Google remembers.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members.
I just know it's a name that rhymes, which fits with the fairy tale setting.
It's Kabora Gabora.
Kibora Gabora.
Yeah, Kabora Gabora.
I heard he's your classmate.
That's a
Wouldn't
mouthful.
you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade?
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Command room.
And here we go.
Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
What if it's a giant killer clown? Like the Clown Apocalypse of 2016?
Oh my gosh, I know.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Rutro Raggy.
Ruh-oh.
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Ghostbuster time, buddy.
I'm gonna get crucified in whatever comment section,
Akihiko!
but I've never seen that movie. Or those movies.
I've seen. I think I've only seen the original one.
I'm all right.
And before all you perverts start freaking out, senpai means elder.
Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
That 12th grader sounds like a
Mr. Chairman,
30-year-old.
please head for the
Dang,
command
she
room.
whipped out the Glock real quick.
Go upstairs and wake him up.
Funny thing about those.
But what about you two?
Oh, does it have a fun switch on it?
I love this soundtrack.
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Speaking of guns, I got a new scope on mine today.
Like I had a choice.
Nice.
Very nice.
What are you
Nothing
waiting
fancy.
for, Yukari? Go!
He was good.
I'm going! Wake up! Sorry, here now.
The better question is, why does she have a key to my room?
I mean, I wouldn't mind that.
Hurry, downstairs. We'll leave through the back door. Wait,
If I was in 11th grade, I wouldn't mind either.
take this.
Yeah,
just
you
in
got a
case.
point. That's what I was talking about. If I was in his position. A short
Okay,
sword.
let's go.
Let's go, dude.
Oh yeah. The protagonist can wield multiple weapon types, but I personally like to use the one-handed swords.
All right, we should be safe now.
Can you offhand anything, or you just have the one?
Takeba, do you read me?
You get more options as you play the game.
Yes,
Gotcha.
I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
Oh.
What? Let's pull back.
Ah shit, the emulator stuttered a little bit.
Yeah, I was thinking that was.
Basically, you're just running up the stairs.
Cool, cool.
What was that? It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry!
And here we go.
I think we're okay for now. What? Those monsters. We call them shadows.
Go on.
There!
Wait!
Persona.
Thou art I, and I am thou. From the sea of thy soul I cometh. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
As we suspected.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What on earth is that?
So this is a persona. And throughout the different games, they have different ways of summoning them. It's just for this one, they go to the depressing way.
Yeah.
Is it over?
Oh yes, mass destruction. Fantastic track. So, finally at the combat. So the skill that I'm using right now, there are different types of skills you can use and different ways of attacking. Not just
That costs health to use.
yes. So physical skills usually cost health, while magical skills, of course, cost SP. And for a short sword, that thing is pretty damn long.
Yeah.
So, your personas also level up alongside your character, and your personas get more skills. Think of it as being able to
Are you okay?
switch move sets, essentially.
Very cool.
Come on. Say something.
So not only will you be able to use the affinity, but
Are you all right?
you also gain that persona's weakness.
Can you hear me? Please. Answer me.
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to... It's nothing to worry about, though. So just relax. By the way, I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling.
And a lot of the starter personas for the cast in this game, it goes based off of Greek mythology. When it comes to the modern Persona series, each cast of characters, their starting personas are based off of mythology. So in this game, it's Greek. In 4, it's Japanese. And 5, it's tricksters.
That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. It may take some time to fully comprehend. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli.
Hope you guys like psychology.
You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. That being said, your power is still weak. When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others.
Consider your social links basically your main side quests.
Gotcha.
The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability.
And during this playthrough, you naturally, how do I put this? You naturally see what he means.
Please remember that.
So basically, the social simulator stuff directly impacts your dungeon crawling, and you use the dungeon crawling to progress the story.
Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
You're awake. How do you feel? Thank goodness you finally came to. How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week.
Yeah, homeboy was in a coma.
I was so worried about you. You saved my life, you know? So I couldn't just leave you here. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was? I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Even though I was supposed to protect you, But your power, it was amazing.
And terrifying.
Yeah.
You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that
Okay, yeah, I'm just...
I'm sort of like you.
Ugh.
My dad died in an accident when I was little.
And here we go. This is also a major character study.
My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right?
So people
To be
with parent
honest,
issues
I
get
already know about your
personas?
past.
Is that the thing?
In the case of this game, you're not wrong.
But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekkokan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward. Thanks. But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up.
Yeah, seriously, give me some fucking space.
While I was waiting,
like, come on. I just woke up from a week-long coma, and you're just putting me on blast with all this information at once.
I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time.
And the funny thing is,
all right, I'm gonna get going.
A lot of teenage conversations don't go like this.
I'll let the others know you woke up. Take it easy, okay? Be a good patient. And don't hesitate to call the nurse.
Alright, Mom.
I'm sure she'll take good care of you. Bye.
So naturally, part 1, just because of the natural setup of everything, we weren't going to be talking a lot this session anyway.
Yeah.
Just because of how much dialogue there actually is and how much of that is voiced. So, wanted to show off some of the voice cast. So,
They're going to school on Saturday. That makes me sad.
yeah. Japanese students go 6 days a week, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to a decent stopping point. And, yeah, don't judge me. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of cheating on this just because there are class answers.
Yeah.
And, like I said earlier, I know this isn't a 100% playthrough, but I'm going to try to do as much as I can. So, your social stats also determine what social links you can do. There are some social links that you have to have a certain stat at a certain level before you can even start it.
Yeah.
So in this case, the answer to this question is mud huts. And this is Polonia Mall. This is also a major... We're going to be visiting this place a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and save here for now. And with that, folks, we decided to wrap up session 1 here. As we go along with this series, the audio will be cleaned up as we get more experience, and it'll keep us from getting bitched at by our editor. Our current streaming schedule will be every Saturday night. I will be streaming under Joker's Wild on Twitch, which will then be archived and released on YouTube within 3 to 4 days. We also have a couple of projects underway that more information for will be revealed in due time. Until then, thank you so much for tuning in, and if you'd like to support us, please like, share, and subscribe. Take it easy, guys. Until next time.